Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this episode of Supermoto Sunday. Actually, here's the new bike on the channel, guys. It's a 2020 beautiful MT09. Now you may be going, Urban Moto, it looks like there's some modifications on that bike. Well, as a matter of fact, there is. I have install videos of those modifications coming. It's a long story. Don't ask too many questions. Please, whatever you do, don't leave any comments down below because I don't have an answer for you. But there are a lot of cool install videos coming. We have the TST Industries blinkers, ASV levers. We got some side mirrors. We got a new windscreen. We've got a tidy tail. The whole 9 yards. We've pretty much done a lot to this bike already. We are going to do exhaust and tune and all that stuff coming up, and also have a tail bag for this bike. Now, you may ask, why are you turning an MT09 into a touring bike? Answer to that is, we're going on the Tail of the Dragon, and this is the bike that we're taking on that trip. We actually leave for that next Sunday, so 1 week from today. So in the meantime, we're going to have some install videos coming out to help Phil while we're on that trip, and then we'll have an awesome video of the Tail of the Dragon. See what I did there? So we have this amazing bike, and we also have James with us. Hello, James.
Hi.
And we have the beautiful Indian Scout. And James, are you going too?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, James is gonna go. Yeah, we're using James's truck, pulling an enclosed trailer. We're gonna go with Moto R. I'll drop a link to his channel in the description below. But he's actually going with us. We're gonna do some dual vlogging out there. He has an amazing Aprilia RS660 and a Z900. The Z900 that he has is super modified, almost a track bike. He takes that bike to the track quite a bit. It's a beautiful bike, and that's what he's taking on this trip. So I've got the MT09. James is going to be on the beautiful Indian Scout, and Moto R is going to be on the Z900. So we're going to have an eclectic group of motorcycles on the trip, although I would say the Z900 and the MT09 are a little bit more similar. In today's video, I have a lot to tell you. We have a new four-wheel vehicle on the channel that, if you follow my Instagram right down here, you would already know that we have a beautiful 1982 Corvette. Well, it's not beautiful yet. It needs some work, but the modifications are coming. The Vette, we have a new engine coming for that next month, and then other modifications and fixes and other stuff is going to be coming over the course of time. I did start a Patreon, so I will link that in the description below. I'm going to do most of the car content on the Patreon, and extended cuts of these videos are going to be on the Patreon as well. Also, you can chat with me. We're going to have a Discord set up on there. We're going to do some live streaming on there, some fun stuff. So for $3 a month, you can join the crew and be part of the Urban Moto community. Do it! Which I think will be super fun for you guys. So definitely check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping support the channel and all these crazy projects that I always have going on. So that would be super helpful. Thank you guys so much. Also, there was another thing. What was I going to say? Oh, where are we going today? We're actually out in the middle of BFE right now. We're actually going to see the world's largest Bowie knife. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on the road and find out where this knife is and show you guys the world's largest Bowie knife. Fun little fact, it's also super windy today. We have like a 20-mile-an-hour crosswind hitting us, which is awesome on the highway, especially for longer distance rides. Yeah, it should be fun, guys. So this is a brand new bike to me. I've only had this for maybe a little over a month now, and we've been having some problems getting it registered. Long story, but we got it registered. It's in my name now. Everything is good, but now we're finally getting some seat time on it 1 week before the Tail of the Dragon. So that's a thing. That's a thing. All right, guys. Well, we will show you more of that amazing Bowie knife when we get closer. So we'll see you when we get there. So we are what appears to be a big-ass empty field. Except we're not. We're actually at the destination, but you can't see that quite yet because it's too amazing. It's too magnificent. It's too something. You call that a knife? That's a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Holy crap. That's substantial. The difference is remarkable. So this knife is indeed humongous. It measures 20 feet. Ugh.
Doesn't tell you the actual width.
Math. Ugh. So 16 feet off the ground. 20.6 feet long. She's a girthy knife. April 2016. It's pretty new. And there it is, guys. The biggest knife, biggest Bowie knife. Bowie knife. Bowie? Not Bowie. Not David Bowie. Biggest Bowie knife out there. So it's like 20 feet long. You saw all the stuff in the video, but it's remarkably large. So anyway, that was the trip to see this guy. We are going to get some food somewhere. We're just going to drive that general direction and see what's down there. We are literally in a town of how many people are here? 4,800. 4,800 people in the last census, which I think was like 2018 or something. It's beautiful out here. Weather's great today. We're just kind of riding around and enjoying it. And let's hop on the bike and head that way for food. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do a more in-depth review of this particular motorcycle. I so far absolutely love it. I loved my Z900. I like this one that much more. It doesn't have all the fancy technology of my 2020 Z900 and the beautiful dash. They did update that on the MT09s in 2021, but I'll give my full impressions in an upcoming video. We'll do a first ride and review and all that stuff, but make sure if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of really cool stuff coming this year and would love to take you guys along for the ride. That Indian always looks so good, and those new tires look just as good. I wonder, leave it in the comments below, how much money do we think James has spent on that Indian Scout so far in modifications? He just got an oil change on it, 2 new tires, new oil filter, new grips, new tank guard / bib. What else did we do? Oh, the USB plug, the headlight, the bags, the sissy bar. Yeah, and the exhaust. The thing that's making all the beautiful noise right now.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, and here it is, the aforementioned 1982 Corvette Stingray.
See, it's not just a car, it's a total image. An identity you have to go for.
As you can see, it has some redone interior. It doesn't look too half bad. We will be redoing a lot of this. I'll give you a little bit of a game plan here of what's going down. So, as you can see, the bodywork is in pretty decent shape, with the exception of this right here. So I'm going to order a new fender piece, and unfortunately this is all one piece right there, all the way around the top part, and then this bumper piece is secondary right here. So all that will be replaced. I'm actually getting a new hood. That's going to be a little bit of a surprise, which hood I'm getting, and on April 1st we are getting a new motor and transmission put in here. So very excited for that. Gonna have to get some new T-tops. Still debating what kind of T-tops I want to do. As you can see, this one's cracked. It doesn't, it doesn't seal up or anything. The windows work, but they don't actually align. Everything that's white in here, I'm actually gonna do in black. And so that's gonna be really clean. I'm gonna redo the carpet. Instead of red, I'm gonna do black carpets. Gonna get an authentic Corvette steering wheel. I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of work to the interior of this, but absolutely loving that. And then on the body, pretty much going to keep it factory. Going to keep the rear end pretty much the same. Has some ridiculous exhaust on. We're going to get rid of that completely. We're actually going to do side pipes on this. Going to be very, very loud. Stupid loud, actually. But very excited for this thing to get underway. This is going to be a project that's going to take quite a bit of time. Not something that is going to be, like immediately done. I may put a little bit of it on my main channel, but most of it is going to be on my Patreon. So again, check that in the description if you want to follow along for what's going on with this car and some behind the scenes stuff on the channel that's not going to be posted to the main YouTube channel. So again, that'll be on the Patreon page. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like that we have the beautiful 2020 MT09 on the channel, and very excited for more future projects with this. Again, definitely going to get a new exhaust and get a tune on it. I also have this brand new Nelson rig bag on here, which is going to be for the trip. So that's kind of ridiculous. It's definitely a little bit big, but who really cares when you're traveling? I need to carry some stuff, especially we're going to be staying almost 2 hours away from Tail of the Dragon. So, stuff like filming equipment. I'm going to put the drone in here, just some general stuff to keep everything nice and clean. I have some rain gear as well I'm going to be putting in there. But anyway, guys, super excited for the Tail of the Dragon trip. Hope you guys are excited for the upcoming install videos of some of the parts you already see on this beautiful MT09. I hope you like that it's on the channel. The DRZ400 Supermoto is still sitting right over there. It is not going anywhere. It's going to stay on the channel pretty much forever, unless you guys tell me you want to see something else. So, But chances are I love that bike, and that thing isn't going anywhere. This bike is going to be a permanent fixture for this year, for 2022. It's not going to go anywhere. We may see some additional bikes come and go, but with the addition of this project, There is not much free fundage that's going to be thrown around for the same amount of motorcycles we had last year on the channel. But don't let that take you away from the fact that this is still going to be some awesome content this year. Very excited to have you guys go along for the ride. And do me a favor, if you like this video, click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's free, helps me out a ton, and click that bell to get notified when more videos come out. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Later.